Well, right now, Denver voters are saying yes to spending a lot of money to improve the city. But the question that we've heard from critics all along is the price tag worth it? And then how will the city ultimately afford it?
Denver 7's Allie Jennerjohn is at the McNichols Civic Center building. And Allie, Mayor Mike Johnston is set to give an update on the bond later this morning.
Yeah, in just about 4 hours, he'll be outside this building to discuss the passing of the bond. And city finance officials are already estimating it could cost voters about $2 billion to repay. So really putting the city in more debt here. But important to note that it's not increasing your taxes. City officials say that the passing of this bond will be paid for by an existing mill levy, extending it. It's already been approved by voters. Now, 2A, that measure will require the most funding, a little over $440 million. It's to make transportation changes like improving traffic signals and repairing lighting, railings, and concrete in certain areas. To be another big one, upgrading parks, pools, playgrounds, and rec centers. And Denverites have been paying property taxes on bonds since 2007. Voters approved extensions to those taxes in 2017 and 2021. With the passing of 2B, voters extended those taxes once again. 2E addresses one of Mayor Mike Johnston's big concerns, making safe and stable shelters more accessible for those experiencing homelessness. You were asked about 3 projects when voting for this: adding ADA upgrades to some city homeless shelters, working to acquire land for affordable housing, and adding affordable housing on top of a new library. Now, we know this year Johnston made several cuts, including to homelessness initiatives, to help bridge a $200 million budget gap. So we asked him, how can you ask for more funding for homelessness while also trimming its budget?
Because these are 2 different purposes of 2 different funds. Our budget pays employees, it pays for people, it pays for programs. The bond only does capital infrastructure.
Now, Johnston says that today work will start to make these projects a reality. Anusha, he says they could break ground as early as this week for some of this.
All right. Thanks so much for breaking down all of that. 2 other parts of the same project impacts everything from kids to healthcare and public safety. 2C for the Vibrant Denver Bond funds a new $10 million building for the Denver Children's Advocacy Center, as well as a new Denver Health Clinic in Sun Valley. 2D is funding places like libraries, cultural institutions, and the animal shelter. That's with about $244 million. The largest project in this section will be a training center for police, fire, and the sheriff's office, slated for $75 million. There's also $20 million going towards the American Indian Cultural Embassy, and then $35 million in renovations to the backstage area at Red Rocks.